At this time, direct your attention to center court for the awards ceremony. Stuart Toscano.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Denver Nuggets. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Now, let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Josh Giddey. Jokic is out there with Bridges. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Vanderbilt and Davis man the post spots. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Morant. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And the regular season, Richard, is finally here. Wow, I am excited to work with you again this season. Cannot wait for the schedule.
Oh, to work with you, Kev, man. You're a legend, and it's always an interesting journey. We're fired up. These teams are fired up. Let the games begin.
Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Morant. And it's Giddey in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Well, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Bridges inside. Vanderbilt defending.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Pass to Jokic.
And if you were to assemble a first-team, all-second-rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Well, as long as the Lakers have a healthy Anthony Davis, RJ, they will be a factor, won't they?
Yes, this is why they traded so much to New Orleans to get him, Kev. AD is a top-5 guy in the league when he is healthy. Davis can dominate on both ends, and it is rare to see that. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Giddey. Jokic trying to free himself up. Giddey, no good.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting. And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Gilliard, Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1-for-5 shooting.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Now, here's Jokic. And the shot goes down.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Here's Morant. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Passes it to Bridges. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Gilliard, guarded by Morant. Gilliard misses. The Lakers trail. Morant outside. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. Morant is out there with Wallace. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Denver ball.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Jokic is second.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Lakers head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like it's a strained groin. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Basket good. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Pass to Jokic. Kicks it to Porter. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Vanderbilt finds Morant. Here's Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Morant. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. Pass to Gilliard. Back to Bridges. Here's Strother. He's got 7. Jokic with it. Picked up by Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Toscano hands the 12-footer.
Toscano.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Strother. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were... Either way, when you get here, you know
Lakers ball.
Christie's checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution.
Russell comes in for Morant. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up. Pass to Reed. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Nikola Jokic. Bridges out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Gilliard in at the one. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt. One shot.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 6. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey has got 10 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Jokic. Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Denver.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
And there it is for him. He's got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. 4 on the clock. Poke loose. Bridges. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out of it. If you're pushing a little too hard.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now the pass to Morant. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Here's Morant. And the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Giddey. Wide open. Rebound the Lakers.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Inside. And there's Bridges on the assist from Giddey. Bridges has got 7.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Up top, Morant. 10 points for him. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley.
You. 2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 2.